All right. Apologies for the delay. Just sorting something out real quick over on my end. But we will be cracking on very, very shortly. Welcome. Thank you for all the likes and the gifts on TikTok. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. We are. I don't know what we're driving today. I don't really have much in the way of plans. Right, I think we're good. I think. Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. My monitor's doing a lot of flickering and I don't really know why. I don't really know why. Um, I used to do this. How did I used to do this? There we go. Oh, I think that's it. I think do I have a background still? I've got my wall, but it's not green. That's the problem with my wall. It's not green. Can't get it to go any further than that. No, that's fine. Oh, that's the problem. My wall. My wall's the problem. Okay, never mind. Bin that. Bin that. Cool. You'll get me raw. Green screen and all. Cool. I'll minimize myself a little bit. Right, cool. That can stay. Where's my... Is that legit? Let me just make sure that's legit. No, I thought so. I haven't got Twitch. Why have I not got Twitch? Where's my Twitch chat? So you don't think I'm just ignoring you on purpose? I'm not. Why can't I type there? Hi. Oh, I can. Okay. So it's just dead there. No problem. Cool. Let's get cracking on. Train Sim Classic. It has been a minute. It has actually been a long minute. I loaded it up yesterday to try it out. I think it actually looks good. It actually just looks good. I mean, it's been what? How many months has it been since I last played it properly? I'm thinking it's teetering towards a year. I'm pretty sure it's teetering towards a year. And I've held it down. Dan, nice to see you too. Dan Nilvinus, your earlier messages I did not see at all. I was sorting out my chat. But yeah, thank you very much, Dan. Good to see you as well. Why has my... Okay. Okay. See TikTok? Why? I'll be on the thing and it will just like... Thank you very much for the sub, Dan. Appreciate you. Sound alerts, all of that. Don't use them today. Please don't use them today because I'm not getting sounds at the moment from sound alerts. I need to figure out a way to make audio from my streaming PC come back to my gaming PC so that I can hear it. So what I'm going to need to do is, I think, have my thing there like that. What's that? 14 months now, Dan. Thank you very much, my man. Thank you very, very much. Irish Dan as well. Hello, mate. Was that angry today? Oh no. Is it work? Is it work? Jackson, good to see you. Good to see you. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Please don't do that to me. Cool. I need to figure out how to get my view account back. But for now it's fine. Did I catch the bird? Also, oh, this is not good. I got chat fading away in my own personal window as well. That shouldn't be the case. People I sold the cars to still haven't cancelled. The gap insurance, what's that? Is it actually what it sounds like? The gap between you owning it and you giving it back? I've never heard of it. I'm doing very well, thank you, Jackson. How are you doing? Cool. Now the chat shouldn't disappear. So if I do that. Gap insurance you get in case you have an accident with the car is. Oh. So if it's all paying for it, surely they got to refund you at some point, right? Like what from the moment you shouldn't have like been paying, if that makes sense. Tried CTS, the bus one, the controller is not optimized. I can't stay good no matter what. I'm pissed because I like the physics and sounds. It's not optimized, but it's on console, right? It's on console. So I'm wondering what the reason would be for it not being optimized for a controller. That doesn't really make much sense to me. That doesn't make much sense to me at all. They're being dicks. What have you spoken to them, Dan, and they're just like not really taking it seriously, or is it a process meant to be done like automatically, or what? In the meantime, I'm gonna get cracking on with some TSC. Hello, D. Thank you very much for liking the live. The person who I was told would deal with it said that that's usually me that does it. The last time they did it for me, and I wasn't told that. Like 200 quid. Doesn't make sense. 200 quid to what? That sounds a little bit sus, if I'm being honest. That sounds a little bit sus. But anywho, what am I driving? I'm sure they're gonna announce it in the Dubster Direct, but I need. There's a route that's coming out with the annual Train Sim Classic refresh this year. I need it. It's a Chatham main line in its like entirety, and it's got like Blackfriars, and it goes from Blackfriars to Dover, I think, or is it to Ramsgate? It's basically just the full Chatham like main line. It's nuts. You're fine. That's good to hear, bro. Did you not have this conversation earlier, Jackson? Maybe I missed it. I asked and then you said you were okay, or am I making that up? I don't know. Anyway, I'm glad that you're doing well. Has to be 10:30 for them and say. Yeah, I mean that it just sounds very weird to me, Dan. It sounds weird. And I'm sure if like as it sounds like it's something that they should take care of, I'm sure that when it comes to you taking care of it, there will be a way, one way or another, where you'd be eligible to get at least part of that money back should you, you know, take care of it yourself. Right. I have no plans for today. I just wanted to play some Train Sim Classic. I've got no plans. So, I do want to do some UK stuff and then go from there. I don't try in Main and Medway Valley lines. I'm gonna try a main line. Do we actually go from Victoria to Travis 377 moved to Ramsgate as far as Faversham? Are we actually starting from Victoria though? I don't know. I think we are starting from Victoria. You are starting from Victoria. Okay, so I'm down to do this. Somewhat a bit of that. I'm down to do. I've done this as well. Birmingham Cross Sea. I think the last time I played this, I think. But you know what? I'd actually be down. I'd actually be down. Oh, off work today. Nice. Oh yeah, you did tell me at the end of last week, innit? You're gonna have some days off, or is it just because of the bank holiday? Glad that I still experiencing planes. Yes. You know what, Jackson? I did think of you, bro. I did think I was like, raw. I actually remember when Jackson would ask me like, when are you gonna play? When are you gonna play TSC? When are you gonna play TSC? And I know there were some requests for like certain routes. But even for me, this is short notice. I just kind of just in the moment said, you know what, let's play some TSC. It's been a while. I wanted to play something with a controller. TSW's Dovetail Direct is tomorrow, so it makes sense to play TSW tomorrow. So do I play today? That's not going to be with a steering wheel. That's just going to be with a controller. Either I do 2 days of Train Sim World. Thank you for all the roses, D. Appreciate you. Either I do 2 days of TSW5 or I kind of spice it up a bit. I thought, you know what? TSC's just sitting there. I'm not gonna delete it. I'm actually not gonna delete it. So I might as well get it cracking, really, innit? Frankfurt Koblenz. That's the route of the day. Where is it? Frankfurt Koblenz. Is that on the where is it? Oh, this. Oh, with the Flirt. I think I only have the Flirt. I don't have any other train to run it with. It's only the Flirt. These are some very long runs though, from Koblenz. Oh, this is the full journey. Imagine seeing this in TSW, man. Imagine seeing this in TSW. When can we see Achterhoeken in the stream? They sound very Dutch. If they exist on TSC, I can search for them. If you're asking relative to Train Sim World, we'll wait and see. Okay, so Frankfurt Koblenz. I don't mind like starting on that, Jackson. I mean, I got a bunch of German route obviously in the builds, helps me out like with like mods and stuff. I do have some routes that are just straight up broken, so be prepared for that. I've got I don't mind doing a bit of cross city. Look at that, West Coast Mainline South. That is probably a million times better than what we've got in TSW. Although what? Why did my browser just TikTok just open in my browser? In my browser. I don't know where that list came from. That was so. What's a huh? What's going on? Anyway, it's a free route for TSC. Oh, okay. Where would I find it? Karlsruhe to Strasbourg with IC3 Florida. You know what, Dan? I actually haven't been following footy as I thought I was going to, and it seems that perhaps I was like probably better off. Bruno missed that penalty. Well, you know what? I'd rather just not distress. I'd rather just not have to stress. Like, honestly. You can send it to me on Discord, Jackson. I won't play it today. Let me start on your Frankfurt Koblenz route, and then I'll leave the other one for another date. Hello, Cancer. Can you share with me the name of this beautiful game? Train Sim Classic. Right, let's start on a little 25-minute run to ease us off. I don't think I've run this route before, so if it's completely broken, I apologize in advance. If I can't drive the train, I apologize in advance. We're gonna get into it, and whatever happens, happens. Whatever happens, happens. I also forgot I need to get the viewer count on my chat, and I forgot how I did it last time. I hope performance will be okay as well. You're in the driver's cab of Suvex Flirt 3 running from Mainz to Bingen with an additional stop at Ingelheim due to construction work further up the line in service of Semini at Bingen. Please let the passengers board here before you leave. Alright. No worries, Latvian roads. Thank you, thank you, Jackson. What else do I need to do? Nothing. I'm not gonna lie, there's just something like about like TSC's color palette. It's a lot more natural. It's a lot more neutral. And it just makes more sense than like TSW's one, to be completely honest. Feels like home. Love that for you. The person I was dealing with and who I was told they'll be asked to do it is also by the person I talked to first, and apparently he done it himself. Now I have to wait for confirmation. He said leave it till lunch. Leave it till lunchtime tomorrow. Okay. Hopefully they're not just like leading you on. Don't mess with me and my money. Straight up. Straight up. Don't let nobody play with you, bro. Does this train come with a DLC? I don't know. I don't know. I've had this content for so long. I don't know what's come with what. I haven't played this game for a year, mate. So I wish I could help you, but unfortunately I can't. Hopefully the sounds are good, Jackson. You'll be able to like report on the sounds. Oh, it's time to go. Okay, let me leave this for now then. I hope it's just like straightforward. I really do hope it's just straightforward. It should be. With TSC, it usually is straightforward. Although, is it? Is it straightforward? That's on release. No, it doesn't, Jackson, does it? It doesn't at all. Oh, hello. trying to figure it out. I did something here, I think. I don't know if I did something here. I think it's like the sander. That is a sander. Cruise speed. Oh, I can just go on cruise control. Why not? Why not? It's the flirt, Oliver. It's the flirt, mate. Yeah, it's a bank holiday here as well, but that doesn't affect like my work. Like if I was on like a full-time schedule, I would still be I'd be working basically. Don't really make a difference. Jackson, help! This is your train. Help! Sometimes they'll come with something to actually tell you how to drive them. This one doesn't. This one doesn't. I love this map, you know. This how backwards like TSW is in certain areas. It's actually crazy to me. Actually crazy to me. I might have to sack this one off. I'm not even gonna lie. I might have to just sack this one off straight up. I can play with different buttons. Wouldn't the parking brake be on the back wall somewhere? Usually the parking brake is on the back wall, and this is one of these, but you can't really interact with them. If you interact with something, it would the cursor turns into like a little hand. See, like there. So is it one of these? No, that looks like something forward and something reverse. That's coupling, I think. That's to do with coupling. Do I think on the screen is not promising? I think that's it just says CIFA is deactivated. It just says CIFA is deactivated. And I'm pretty sure it's I think E and Q for CIFA. Like it's there. Is it? Don't tell me it's something as simple as the Panto. It might just be the Panto, you know. That 363 coming in. I don't see a pantographer. So I'm wondering if it's actually just a Panto. We just don't have power. We don't have power. I don't think. I'm gonna restart the scenario. Only because there was something that I did that caused this blue thing over here to show up, and that wasn't there before. See how we see it's not there. Right, let me get the doors open. See, I started off with power, and then I pressed something. There's our power. We have power, and then I pressed something. Yes, I must have deactivated the power. See, the pantograph's up. I don't know why the pantograph didn't come up when I tried to put it up though. UK gets no love. Right, innocent. Don't worry, bro. I got plans. I got plans to drive some UK routes, bro. Don't worry about it. If you want, I can recommend you a recycling over the game that can be downloaded for free. I don't know if you have it. Feel free to put it in our Discord, Oliver. I'm not gonna be downloading anything now. It's not really the time for. Bro, TikTok keeps randomly opening on my monitor. Okay, let me just minimize it because it's I don't get it. I might as well be German. Raw. What's going on? I sense some jealousy, you know. I'm chilling, bro. How you doing? You know what's annoying, Jackson? I've got my PZB buttons are active, but see something like CFA. See, I don't know. I don't end up pressing the wrong button again. It's different on different trains. The buttons that activate, deactivate CFA, PZB. On one train it could be a something. On another train it could be a different thing. It's in forward now. Hungarian V43, pretty old school electric locomotive. Okay, nice. What routes does it run on? Shift 8. But do I have to be in neutral? I would assume so, right? No, it's not shift 8. But see, that's the thing. There probably is a train where it is shift 8. Hold on, what if it's control 8? Nah. I'm not seeing any PZB information on the front, Jackson. Don't really understand the route system in the game, only using quick drive. Oh, okay, fair enough. So it's just a loco DLC then. It's not tied down to a particular route. There's something about the sounds. I prefer the sound when it comes to like the track sounds. I much prefer the track sounds here than in TSW, where sometimes there just aren't any track sounds. Hello, Early Trucker. It's a rare sight, my man. A rare sight. A lot of them are, in my opinion, Dan. A lot of them are. I do, yeah. Yeah, I do have graphic mods. It's the Flirt 3, I think. Ertix. What, a Train Sim Classic? You've got you need to give your head a wobble, Early Trucker. I'm offended you'd even consider that's something I would do. I've done some crazy things, but that is just a step too far. That's just a step too far. Let me see if I can find like a sort of manual. TSC Flirt 3 PZB. I think. Wait, is this by Chris Trains? Chris Trains made the PZB tutorial. Well, a video. Go on, don't let me down. Control enter. Control enter. Maybe it's control enter and shift enter. I'll do it once we get to the next stop. Control enter. So maybe it's control enter and then shift enter for CFA. I mean, each of their own, Holy Trucker. Each of their own. There are people that have played both. They've tried both, and they've settled on TSC. And you know what? I hear it, because this in a lot of like, okay, let's say these conditions in TSW, cloudy, bit of mist, quite gloomy. It looks a lot better here than it does on TSW. Like it's the one set of conditions that we've driven through or driven in the most in TSW. To me, it looks better here. Oliver, you'll find it if you go into my Twitch chat or my YouTube chat, which I'm live on both of them as well right now. If you type in !! Discord in the chat, then the bot will reply to you with the link. That's a good shout. I do need to put my Discord link. You know, let me do that right now. Let me put my Discord link in my TikTok bio. That's actually a good shout. Okay, it hasn't really been something that's crossed my mind. I don't really know why. But yeah, this is my first proper stream with a dedicated streaming PC. Obviously, I did a couple of tests on Friday, I think it was, but this is the first like proper stream. And that's why I'm saying don't use sound alerts. Don't spend your points, don't spend your bits, don't do anything with sound alerts right now. I need to get the Nightbot link. I tend to do it afterwards. Because I haven't found a way yet. Well, I found there's a potential way, but I haven't fully explored it yet, of relaying my audio from my streaming PC to my gaming PC. Right now I'm relaying the audio from my gaming PC to my streaming PC, but I need to do it the other way around so that I can hear alerts and the like. And let's say I'll teach you, bro. Buy my course. I got a book coming as well. Buy my book, buy my course. I got you, bro. Did I run at Antelope Valley through the night? Fog hit me 3 times in a row, pissed me off. Listen, that's why you get your hands on the God Mode mod, and then TSW no longer has the power. Dynamic Weather no longer has control over your run and how it goes. Yeah, I don't know how powerful these brakes actually are. I'm gonna play the game as if, you know, I do have PZ. Oh yeah, also, there's no telling like what signals are coming. So, you know, you actually kind of need to pay attention to the signals. There ain't no hand holding here. You deleted TSC. Ah, you flopped, man. There's quality stuff, man. It's difficult to get a hold of like content now, innit? A lot of people are in their feelings on that forum, but when you do, I mean, it's worth it. I don't know where the 40 came from. I should be running at 40 apparently. I don't really know why, but the limit is 40. But it went from 160 to 60 on the HUD. Bro, TikTok keeps opening. It keeps opening browsers. Well, what's going on with this app? $40 for the crossover, I would have understood. One of them is a virus. Oh. Oliver, you need to type in the chat exclamation mark, like an exclamation mark, followed by the word Discord. No space, nothing else. Literally just exclamation mark Discord, and the bot will give it to you. Thank you, Dan. It's not gonna work on Twitch. Sorry, it's not gonna work on TikTok. It's not gonna work on TikTok. TikTok doesn't really have functionality for commands. You need to stop at the H boards, right? Or don't stop at this one or the next one. You need to stop at the next one. Oh, we're still watching dubstep. Yeah, of course, bro. I slept it on the schedule. Of course we are. Get the popcorn ready. Get the snacks ready. I didn't go. I went into emergency. Wipers. Right, control enter? No? Shift enter? No. What did you say earlier, Jackson? 6, 7, 8, innit? No, none of them. Are you into doing just chatting? Like, I mean, it depends on it, like, it depends on what's going on. If I'm just hold on, I need to try and figure this out. If I'm just say like I stream at work on my break and there's no gaming, there's no like nothing properly going on, then yeah. I mean, to be fair, that's what my Lego streams kind of are. Like, cool, I'm building Lego, but it's not the same as when I'm playing a game kind of thing. Like the Lego there, more time is meant to be like a background thing. And the whole point of that stream is to kind of just do a just chatting kind of thing. Reactions. I don't think those streams would bang. I'm not gonna lie. Like who watches the Lego streams and chills there? Not many people. Not many. There are people that do come and chill, but like not many. Not as many, for example, as there would be when I'm playing a game. I'm trying to turn the wipers off and I can't. They just keep turning on. But they're off on the HUD, they're off. Where's the button for them? There's the parking brake. That was the parking brake, but it was off. That's lights. That's that cab light. This is sanding. Buttons. The toggles themselves. Yeah, it's gonna be a hot, like a hotkey keybind. It's gonna be a keybind. I just don't know which one. LWD relationship with Vice TV. That's crazy. Driving the Flirt 3 when I roll stream at work. When it happens. When it happens. I don't want to do it while I'm like at my post. I want to do it when I'm taking a break, so that no one can really say anything. Like, oh, you can't say it's distracting me from work, or so that I don't get into trouble for it, basically. And I didn't get much in the way of breaks this weekend, so there wasn't really much of an opportunity. You know what, Dan? I wonder if it's to do with the scent. Maybe there was a particular scent that made her comfortable with regards to the carpet, and then obviously it was clean, then that scent went away. So now it's almost like a foreign object to her. Dog pick Zax every time. Good idea, Jackson. You'll always have a core fan base for that game. I think we'll have 7-2. Yeah, no, for sure, Ellis said, for sure. And I do plan on continuing like the Lego things, but like I do deep it. Like by the end of my last one, for the last 15-20 minutes, I was by myself. Like there was nobody watching. So like it can get to that point, and with things like that, it's not really like indicative of something promising, if that makes sense. Like I'll still do it and I'll still kind of like explore that area, but obviously it's not promising. I mean, I stream at work. I wouldn't think so. Not while like on the gate line, if that makes sense. Not while I'm like fully on duty. I'm train spotting from London Euston. I don't actively do train spotting, but I have thought about it before, and definitely if I do it, I'll stream it 100%. Do I prefer TS Classic over TSW? So, Boston, I will play TSW more, but I think TSC is the better game. I know it's a really weird thing, but yeah. I think this is the better game, but I will play TSW more. Where you working hard? No, bro. You think I'm mad to be taking? Nah, bro. Like I saw hella overtime shifts going for it, but you're mad. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. Spent my Sunday in church. Spent the rest of it at home. Hello, Coppery. Who is that? Who does it look like, mate? Who does it look like? Been followed before 8 months? What? $8 months. Been lurking away. Works on a tarmac and has OPSEC. I don't even know what any of that means, boss. Maybe TSW5. Hello, Carda. How you doing? Maybe TSW5 is a better game and TSC is a better simulator. Oh. What an interesting way to put it. Maybe. Because I keep the points that make TSC better for me are the same points that make it a better simulator. It's all about realism. Maybe. Now you can debate that based on the fact that you can't walk around, you can't interact with everything. It obviously depends on the mod author and the DLC author a lot of the time. But generally, and I guess especially when potential is explored properly, I think that might be the case. Yeah. Yeah, that might be the case. Because to me, it's like, yes, the graphics are outdated, but like I emphasize on the colors. The colors are so neutral and natural. It makes it seem like the graphics are more realistic, if that makes sense. And of course, with the mods on top and stuff like that, like it all comes together to just make a really nice scene. It's weird that the best sims have the worst graphics because when you're making a sim, you focus on one thing. Graphics are not a priority. Graphics come second. What you're focused on. I mean, look at Zusi, and I know it's not the best simulator, but it's quite a good one. The focus is on performance and sounds and the trains themselves and the routes and the route details. Then graphics come second. It's just about priority. Hello, Charlie. You're on a train right now. What train are you on, mate? I knew I'd eventually remember the keypads. I need to remove Nightbot from the chat. Yeah, that's the waffle. That's the waffle a lot. Thank you for all the likes on TikTok, by the way. We're at 553. Well done. The passengers will have to make other arrangements to carry on with their journeys. You can take a well-earned rest. I'm just going to load it in again and see if I can get PZB and see if it'll work. I don't know if I was in neutral when I tried it earlier. Oh, here's another Train Sim World classic. Rain. Let's see how Rain looks. I did a clear. It was I started just to see if everything still works. I started a run yesterday, in like nice weather. It was a US freight route. As soon as the route loaded, I was like, whoa, like in a good way. It was like a good whoa. Welcome to Rüsselsheim. It's very stormy outside right now and the conditions are extremely unpleasant. Passenger stops between here. If the music's too loud, let me know, by the way. Passenger stops between here and Bingen Hauptbahnhof are at Mainz Bischofsheim. Wow. Mainz Hormischis Theater. Mainz Hauptbahnhof and Engelheim. Please let the passengers board here before you leave. Take care. This DLC is what was it called again, Dan? Jackson? Frankfurt Koblenz. Are they gonna call it PZB or is it gonna be like a safety system or something? Wipers are V. They are indeed V. got it. And Sifa as well. It was numpad enter. Thank you for once, Google AI. I don't think there's a button to like reset. How do I reset my like camera position? That'd be really great if I could do that. I think the problem is that nowadays devs don't take the time. They entice you with visuals and the bad gameplay basically. Yeah. And sometimes they do things where like I'll keep saying this. The boss. The scenery it's like its graphics are just sort of very typical average Unreal Engine, yeah. But the environment, the scenery. Oh no, what did I do? Oh, Sifa. I was pressing Q though. I guess Q's not the button. Q is not the button. Is it R? Oh, I can change that RNF for. Oh, it's like TSW. Hello, Lasagna. You would come right at that time, wouldn't you? What's the Train Sim Classic button for Sifa? Because that was what trips me. My grudge of TSWs, they came out with a new. Thank you very much for the follow, Boston. Or follow. Thank you. Different for every chain, bro. Just give me some. Anything will do right now. It's not Q. Nah. Hello, Sammy. How you doing, boss? It's not Q. Spacebar is the horn, so it's not spacebar. Not Q. Listen, Boston. I like to call Twitch the light side. You type it in on Google and then all you'll get is stuff for Train Sim World. Like I specifically said TSC. Manual says enter. Whoops. Okay, yeah. Numpad enter. Okay, so numpad enter. Okay, cool, got it. Thank you, Carter. Okay, do I have to like charge the brakes or? No, I just put myself forward. Oh no. Oh no. Going forward. Brakes are on. Okay, we're good. Early bank holiday Monday. Yeah, to be honest, yeah, the sun that I'm seeing stream through my window today, it's nice. It looks real nice. Lasagna, I don't know, bro. Thank you very much, Carter. Lasagna, I don't know the answer to that, boss. Can't tell you. I can't tell you, boss. I'm just glad that we sorted it out. I'm ready to play with VR Train Virtual Railroad. Is this one of them, Carter? I don't know whether this is by Chris Trains. I don't know what the source of this this mod is. Like I should know, but I don't. This is not one of them, right? Okay, fine. Understood. What you got planned for today, Sammy? Seeing they're just swinging by. Cheeky barbecue. Trip to the pub. I think a lot of my grudge for TSW involves the fact they released a new game every year. Well, Boston, I mean, even they, and you know, fair enough to them, even they have come out and just admitted straight up that it's for marketing. When they release a new game completely, the amount of push that they get, you know, on Steam, you'll see them at the front page, PSN, front PlayStation Store, sorry, front page, like all the storefronts. You'll see it's like a brand new game, you know, which boosts their sales, and they don't get that from just updating the game like they used to do with this game, if you remember that. So yeah, really annoying, and it's unfair on us to have to keep re-downloading. I'm having a bit of a dilemma. I don't have enough free space to keep TSW5 and then install TSW6 on top, because in order for your profile, this is another problem. In order for your profile to move over, you need to keep the older one installed. So you need to keep the older one installed. On top of that, install the new one. Then when you see that your new profile is available in the new one, then you can uninstall the older one. It's ridiculous. Hello, Max. It has been a long time, mate. How you doing? This year we can expect the unexpected. You know what? I think somebody has cracked it on the forums. They said, expect the unexpected. Random events. Uninstall all your DLCs. Would that work, Lasagna? And just keep the base game? Like if I just delete all the pack files and I just keep the base game, that would be fine, you think? I don't know if I want to risk that, man. I thought about it, but I don't know if I want to risk it. Because if I get it wrong, what will happen is that I will have to re-download everything for TSW5 and then everything for TSW6. And even on gigabit internet, which I will have by the time, it's not really something I want to do. Not really something I want to do at all. Via the DLC manager on Steam. Ah. Do you know if that will work 100%? Like, has that worked before? Honestly, Kardar, you know what? I'm glad that you said that before me, brother. Because what I thought in my head was I'm watching the Dovetail Direct with all of you guys. And then they announce it. If that's what it is, then they announce it. And I imagine myself saying, I'm disappointed. Because I've been asking it for a while, right? So it's something that I really want to see in the game. But we have to be honest, right? And remember with ourselves, be realistic and remember that this is a feature for TSW5. Now let's look at guard mode. Guard mode was a very heavily requested feature. They finally brought it. It came broken. And it still is, on certain routes in certain situations, broken. And even when it works perfectly as it should, it's very poor. It's a very poor implementation. And so for that reason, I don't want to see features like that come multiplayer, random events. I don't want to see those until the core is solid, until the game has a strong foundation. How can he build? You built a house with like Jenga blocks, and then you're making it 6 and 7 and 8 floors high. It's not solid at the bottom, and you're gonna keep adding and adding and adding and adding, and one day it's gonna crumble. It's going to just crumble. It's going to take one DLC, one update, one patch, and everything goes to crap. No more stuttering is also very unexpected. Yeah, no more stuttering is unexpected. All the bugs being fixed is unexpected. Like, they have a really good opportunity here to really like make us happy. Like, surprise us in a really good way, a really cool way. But the most that they've said was key optimizations are a key focus, or key optimizations are a focus of, or something like that. Just nothing we haven't heard before, and we're not going to see anything different. We're not really going to see a change. Can I just say how lovely the rain looks? Like, even the mods on TSW can't make the rain look like this. Like, yes, it's modded, but the fact that it's modded looks better here than it does on TSW, I think speaks volumes. Another issue I have with TSW is route length and cost ratio. Most tracks are about 50 miles along, and that cost. Yeah, especially when you compare it to this. And yeah, I understand it's a lot simpler to build on here than it is there. But you know, TSW is meant to be the new thing, the more advanced thing, you know? It's a kind of cool new kid on the block. Why is it that we'd all be better off when it comes to track mileage and stock over here? And yeah, I know the game's been around for a minute. So cool, we can put the stock argument aside. What about route length? What about route mileage? What about the editor? You know, what about the fact that players can just have free reign to create as they wish and release it publicly? How long has it been now since they've said about the editor? My light has just died. If I open the curtain now and give you like raw sunlight, it might blind you. I might do it. Oh no, we go. Oh no. I don't want to go too hard on the brakes. I don't think that the front doors are going to open. Yeah. Oh well. They can just walk to the other one. Let me get my window, my curtains. Okay, the sun's a lot less violent and aggressive as I was previously. I still would like my light though, I'll be very honest. Let it charge for a while. Also, you can spad in this game and not have to suffer with having to redo the whole route again. Jackson, it was control and shifts with numpad enter. Card that helps me crack it. Yeah, Manchester Airport is a very good example of what Captain Boston's saying. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I don't know why the cab light doesn't work. Also, I'm sure I can mess with this, but I don't want to. Oh, I can just turn it on and off, okay. Okay. The emergency was equivalent of some of the emergencies on like some UK stock and TSW, where emergency brake is just like notch 5 or notch 4 in some cases. My stomach doesn't feel good. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what's going on in my stomach. Why are there rain sounds in the tunnel? There's a flaw. There's a Train Sim Classic flaw. Whether it's an issue that happens across the game, or it's just this route, or maybe even just this tunnel, I don't know. But yeah, that's a good spot. I didn't even notice. So my braking is terrible, by the way. I will get there eventually. You know what? Handling PZB and TSW is one thing. It's a whole different ball game here. I think I'm doing pretty well. Not like we've had any challenging situations. And I know I could just hide the signals on the HUD in TSW. I like knowing what's coming. I'm playing it safe. But I do like the thrill here of not knowing. And the possibility of spadding because you yourself went following signals, as opposed to just because you were going too fast or anything of the sort. Whoops. It's a very nice train. It's a very nice train. I think it'd be a really nice addition to TSW. I believe we've already got like a lot of routes where it can fit. Signals in TSC are also much better visible in the way. Yeah. Like I'm using mods for those as well. And even then. Oh god, what did I do? I pressed P. That sounded like I just uncoupled. What does P do? I did not like the sound of that at all. It's not here. Oh god. Well, we'll get moving and then we'll see if we can get moving. Oh, the doors are closed. Okay, we're good. No, we've got power. Hydrograph is still up over here. Although last time it was the closest one. But I don't think that's a huge problem. I don't have power. That was just from the Sifa thing. But I thought when you clear Sifa, you get like your power back. You need to come to a stop. Oh, the blue thing is there. So does it? So, but it's up on the other side. No, but there's power though. No, but the bar is up, so it has power. It does have power. But it also doesn't at the same time. I was in neutral. Just LWD things, you know? Just LWD things, man. I need to make more use of this cruise control function. I love a little bit of cruise control. Be it Euro Truck, American Truck Sim, Train Sim World, Train Sim Classic. I like just kicking back. I like just kicking back. Yes, Daniel. AP weather. That's why it looks so good. TSE vanilla is better visible than TSW modded. Honestly, bro. Honestly, debatable. I actually don't remember how TSE vanilla looked, but it wasn't as good as this. It wasn't as good as this. So, oh yeah, my lights all. My light is off. So yeah, debatable. Debatable. I'd have to see it. I'd have to remind myself of it. Almost all Austrian trains have cruise control. I take it you're replying the flirt is Austrian. Train Sim Classic Princess T. I would have thought this is dangerous, but it haven't been electrocuted. It's like the cable, my charger, but like there's just metal on one side, but it hasn't electrocuted me, so I think I'm okay. I'm glad that I can actually show you guys things now without like without NVIDIA Broadcast. I do need a replacement though. There is a plugin I was meant to get downloaded for OBS, but I don't know where it is. Any games with a streaming PC? I mean, Carter, when I like just OBS being open on my gaming PC would suck up a lot of performance and cause issues where when I play single player, when I play off stream, I see that those issues don't exist. So I basically have my full performance. And just like if there is an issue with a game or it crashes or my PC crashes, it means the stream is fine. The stream never starts lagging because the game is stuttering or lagging or struggling. You know, like whatever happens to my gaming PC is completely independent of the stream. So the stream just stays up, and all my streaming PC is doing is just OBS. So like nothing's gonna happen to it. Only downside is I think the stream quality is a little bit lower. I need to get my hands on an NVIDIA GPU, like a recent, maybe like a 20 series. I was going to get a 10 series, or I had a 10 series on my mind, but I think I might need maybe a 20 series and above, so that I can stream with a decent quality. Really, Dan? Do you take it to a car wash? Do you do it yourself? Do you take it to like a local car wash where people will like hand wash it? How do you tend to like wash it, like get your cars washed? Oh no, no, it will still be 1080p. Yeah, I think I've set the output to 1080p. I don't think it's 1440p. Let me double check myself. I'm pretty sure the output is 1080. Yeah, 1080-60. It's what I can trust that system to do. The cab car 8033 is AFB. Well, when you say 8033, what does that mean? Is that like a designation of some sort? Hello, Naughty Pajamas. How you doing? Yeah, fair enough, Dan. We've got a bunch of those as well here. And they do a very good job. For a decent price, though, they'll wash your car very well, dry it, and then do your interior as well. solid. Very empty trade. Also, I don't really know how far the HUD, like the map of the HUD goes. Roughly 2.7 going by the station. Why is the train so empty? I'm not sure, mate. Don't want us to go outside in the rain. I need to get used to pressing enter. The only thing is I'm going to jump into another train and it's going to be different. I don't know why the HUD the speedometer on the HUD keeps reading like a 40 limit. I don't know where that comes from. After this. Get in my way. I'm honestly hot. The sun is cooking the back. Yes, rule slip doesn't exist in TSC. There's people in there. Oh. Risking doing a HUDless run. Not risking it, even for a mile. Even for a mile, I'm not gonna risk it. So the livery, yeah, it is a nice little livery. Simple, does the job. All it needs really. No focus walking. Oh yeah, you do it properly then, Dan. Yeah, fair enough, mate. You do it properly. OTSC has wheel slip. Well, I put it on 100% throttle when we were only at about 5 kilometers an hour, and it just grips. My light here somewhere. So put it on like a. I screw it on. I forgot what the name of it is. A screwy that had like cameras have and some lights have. I saw a really cool monitor review over the weekends, and the top of the stand had that thing where you can like screw a light on. Oh, it's so sick. Rain isn't that slippery, brother. It's metal on metal. And I've applied full throttle, going pretty slowly. What do you mean rain isn't as slippery? Comparison to other stuff. Well, I mean, yeah, but there is no other stuff here. It's just rain against two pieces of metal moving alongside each other. One that spins. Like at 5 kilometers an hour, I would expect there to be wheel slip at 100%. 100%. So you've probably done your research then. You've probably done your research. Because I've seen like a few videos of like professional cleaners, and it doesn't sound too different to that. Still has to be if the power is spread out across a lot of wheels. Potentially. But surely if I apply 100% throttle, full power, surely there's gonna be at least some. Can you eat pizza at 11 a.m. is that legal? I mean, technically, it's like technically, the base is dough. No one complains about you having bread or toast. So what's wrong with pizza? That's my logic. The last thing I would have expected was that it was you that had the idea. I thought you saw somebody else pushing the morning pizza agenda, and you had something against it. Uncle's been doing it since he was 40, now he's 50, 20 years ago. Created a monster. I would say created a monster. Maybe a beast. A beast at preserving, you know, the visual aspects of cars. But it sucks like spending time doing all of that, like anywhere in this part of the world, just for like a bit of rain to come in and just undo everything. Don't recommend taking up as a hobby for hours on a car. Yeah, but come on, man. When you finally finish and you take a step back and it's just glistening, it's shiny, it's gorgeous, it's beautiful, it's all of the above, you know, and it makes it all worth it. I mean, there's not really a feeling like it, boss. Every time it rains as soon as I finish. I mean, if you wax the car, it makes it so that the rain won't have too much of an effect on it, right? I just realized I think that sound is the crossings. I've been trying to work it out for the last couple of runs. I think it's just the sounds of the crossing. Shouldn't be that loud, obviously, from in the cab. Also, I've uninstalled Kingdom Come Deliverance. When the time comes, I'm gonna get one, play through it, and then reinstall 2, and start afresh. I love how my mute button did absolutely nothing. They're being muted a particular source. I actually never use. I've got like a volume knob on my keyboard. I never use it, but it doesn't do anything. It's tied. I think it's tied to a particular output. Yeah, apparently so, Jackson. Apparently so, boss. Time to take a break. You know what? Maybe I should have done these in order, like 1, 2, 3. What's the flirt B? What's different about this one? Is it just like the other end? B stands for battery. Does it actually? I don't believe you. I don't believe you, Jackson. Good morning, colleague. Welcome to the beautiful railway line between Frankfurt and Koblenz. Today we'll be driving this RE2 service far as Mainz, with additional stops at Frankfurt, also have Mainz Bischofsheim and Mainz Romeschitz Theatre. Let the passengers board here before departure at 6:59. Alright, let's not forget this time. Get our lights on. CFAR, PZB. Oh, there's an ICE departing. Oh, frames are interesting here. Towards the train. But of all of these OHLE, is that... What ICE is that? Is that a T? Oh, you know what? We are at Frankfurt, you know. Oh, wow. Look at the performance. Look at the performance in Frankfurt in TSC. Wow. But funnily enough, when you look this way, the FPS drops. But looking at the station itself is fine. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. I'm the one that's asking. I ain't got a clue. You can drive it on one Northern Germany in TSC if I'm right, but I forgot which one. Kiel's on starting point. Kiel to... Okay, interesting. Next diesel route now, except for battery change. Ah. I didn't know... This is the first time I'm hearing trains could run on battery. Like, I knew it was possible, but I thought it was only for, like, depot moves. I never knew there were, like, entire routes. Where trains operate on the battery power. Yo, give me like 5-10 minutes. All right. The float loads as battery of the OHLE in the main station that runs on that saved power over the route. Do you know how long it can run on that power for? Like on pure battery? I find that like really, really cool. I had no idea. Oh. What was I meant to acknowledge? There was something I was meant to acknowledge. I don't know what it was. So under emergency application, the train automatically sets itself to neutral. That's why I've been getting caught out over and over again with it. Follow, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. That's good to hear. I'm good, thank you very much. Yeah, it's going good, thank you. It's going well. I was on the way from church yesterday, and I bumped into someone who used to work at the station that I was working at when I was there as a cleaner, and it's really good catching up. He's moved up, and obviously become proper part of LU. Yeah, that's really good catch up. Really nice seeing that both of us had moved up in our different ways. And the position he's got is the position that I want. So hopefully a couple years from now, I'll be in that position. Looks a lot like Simro. There's a particular point in Simro that looks exactly like that. That was steep. Wow. Made some steps out for what? For the like car wash stuff. Dan. Iron fallout removal. Iron fallout removal from what? And glue removal from what as well? Are you sure you went like a professional car detailer at some point? I'm not quite sure of the name of the bridge. I'm not familiar with it. With it. Body panels and wheels. Iron fallout from the body panels. Like, what does that look like? See, this can be good for me to know. Oh wait, we're not stopping here. We don't stop here. We're next stopping at Flughafen Regional Bahnhof. We don't stop there. That is gonna slow us right down. I mean, our ETA is still pretty good, but damn, that's an L. So bits of metal might be picked up when driving. And see it, comes up as purple. Oh, I've seen videos where like they apply some like stuff on the wheels, and then like you'll see like it turns purple. Thank you, Novinus. Yeah. So that would be it. Interesting. So I guess that can be like abrasive to the wheels and the panels, right? Tar and glue come up brown. And is the glue just... Well, where does the glue come from? The glue that would be used to put like certain bits and bobs together. You'll feel it with your hands. That's crazy. Bro, at this point, if we're gonna go this like extra into it, why don't you just go and get the car PPF'd? Treble Winners, how you doing, mate? We are speeding. Why are we doing that then? There's a hunk of a hill. Managed to slow us down pretty quickly. I don't know why all up to now we still haven't got a proper like gradient like readout on the HUD in TSW. I love a video and shouting the train and passports are being open with their hobby. I think it's important for Lou. Thank you, man. I thought that was an important video to make. If you ceramic coat or clean your car, you can't clean like you normally would. You can say how clean a car is, but how smooth to the touch. I still agree it's not clean. Yeah, it makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. I thought as much. So when it's a flashing green, it needs to be acknowledged. But... I don't know why I can't turn the light on in here. Oh, there it is. We've turned on one light. Oh, there we go. Okay, so you need to acknowledge a flashing green. Because that with when we were leaving Frankfurt, I realized there was a green that was flashing. But that's new to me. I didn't know you needed to acknowledge a flashing green. So obviously we got tripped up coming out of Frankfurt, and then again there was another flashing green. Now a flashing green in Simrel in Poland means 100 kilometers an hour. I assume it's got a completely different meaning here. 40 or 60. 40 or 60 here in Germany. A flashing green is 40 or 60. Clay kit. What would that consist of? If you were to clay kit your car. What's the flashing green signal mean on UK route? I actually don't know. I know a flashing yellow means you've got an approach signal come in, I think, or it means you're gonna like diverge, like you're gonna cross over. I don't think I've seen many flashing greens in the UK, if any, unlike TSW, for example. I don't think I've seen them in real life. Clay lube, and someone's clay little grip there. Bro. Long day. Sorry, Chamber Winners, I missed your message. Did you know 5 are having a reunion? What do you mean 5? Who are 5? Saeed, how you doing, bro? Good to see you again, mate. Had flashing greens last time on East Coast Mainline. It'd be worth just researching. What does the flashing green signal mean on the UK railway? See what comes up. Felt much better after that little trip. See these right here? They're expensive as hell, but the taste makes it all worth it. I just realized I haven't made my coffee today. I actually planned to start off with a coffee, but I've been like awake enough that I haven't even thought about it. I haven't yawned. Not doing too good. Not doing too badly. If I had the time and a big girl at the weekends, I would do it at the side hustle with someone at 4 1 car a day. It's just good detail. Yeah, but what would somebody, a professional who did that kind of job, what kind of prices would they be charging? Or as a customer who wants that done to your car, what sort of prices would you be willing to pay that would be worth it in your eyes? My uncle do a lorry. 30, 50, is that it? For a 5 to 7 hour job? Nah. Surely not. I don't know people that do less to like celebrities' cars and get paid so much more. Yeah, 300. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. While a standard green signal also indicates the line is clear to proceed at normal speeds, the flashing aspect provides authority to exceed 125. Ah! Wow. So then I wonder what speeds trains would be traveling then at if they only had... But wait a second though. Does that mean every single green needs to be flashing? Because cool, what if they go past one that's flashing, but the next one is solid? Like, for how long can they be traveling at 125? I doubt that you would have to ask the Holy Trucker, but I'm just putting it out as like my own thought. This isn't TSW, Saeed. No, this is TSC. Train Sim Classic. Modded. So that's why it might look pretty nice for what it is. Me and my uncle have seen ones out there that do videos ocean as well, marked before. So is it the clay treatment then that I'll just call it the clay treatment? Is it the clay treatment that gets rid of the swells? Wait, who's we, Saeed? Are you back, Lev? Are you a biker? I saw bikers do a mad thing over the weekend. Swear. Say no more. Say no more. I just saw one video yesterday. I was like, raw, what the hell? So the whole of London was shut down then. Around West you got Carnival. Central you lot are doing a mad thing. What's GVO? You're gonna have to enlighten me. I haven't done machine polishing myself in the lower market. Give me what I need to use. So is that just the swirly one? Is that how they get rid of those marks? Like they put some stuff on that swirly thing, and then like put it to work. Good vibes only. International of the weekend. Sick. Was there trouble? Was there any trouble? Or was it just pure, you know, good vibes? What the hell is £1 GMO? Isn't GMO genetically modified something? Beats in the public loved it. GVO was horrible. High-tech and uncontrolled. Yeah, no surprise, man. It will always descend into chaos. It will start off calm, and then I don't know what changes. But then yeah, that's when yeah. I mean, in a way, a similar thing is going on with cars, isn't it? The car scene. I remember I went to when Gumball Rally came to London some years back, like 3 years ago. I went to see him at Battersea, And then it started off calm. Like before the cars arrived, before the gumball cars arrived, there was like a couple people acting up here and there in it. But, you know, there wasn't like trouble. And then the cars came, and then they left, and then that's when people just started doing just like badness things. Funnily enough, the police never came to like shut anything down. But it was just cars, bikes doing burnouts. Just you know how it is, man. Just erratic stuff. It was lit though. I'm not gonna lie. I got a face full of rubber from what was it that was doing a burnout? Because I was recording the whole thing. I was gonna make like a video on it, and it just never happened. But I was getting up close and personal with like some of the shots. They were actually sick. I won't even lie. But yeah, I just got a face full. I don't know whether it was a 1 series. Of course, it would have been an M1. Or there was another one. It was like a 370 or a 350Z, I think. That was doing a mad thing. If I have the right compound, I will combo. So it is just like a full-on hobby at this point. Then it's just a hobby. Like it's not like it's no longer. Oh yeah, my car needs a little clean. This is like a full-on hobby. And realistically, if you know it to such a depth, and you can do it like properly, I don't see a point in not making it a business. I'll keep it real. But you've got to be on point. You can't be going up to people's cars and mashing them up. I remember one time in primary, we were trying to raise money for charity. I don't know whether it was the whole red nose thing or what. But I just remember we raised the money for charity, and we were trying to raise a bit of money here and there, like in school, with like the teachers and stuff. And then me and my group, we had an idea. Let's go and wash the head teacher's car. Now, obviously, nobody's taught us how to wash a car. But, we're going there with a good heart, with good intentions. And I don't know if anyone else did it. I know it was partly me. I got we just use like sponges. Like usual, like normal sponges that have like a rough side and a non-rough side. I don't know why they trusted us to that degree. But we were using like the wrong side as the sponges. So we were just scratching up the head teacher's car. We got telling off for it, but they knew how far can he take I don't know, punishing us for it, or having us deal with some sort of consequence when we just had no way of doing it, or no way of knowing. I don't remember the details of what we used, Saeed, but I remember it was spongy, or it was something we used it basically to wash the car, but it had a rough side. We didn't know any better. It wasn't exactly logical to us, In hindsight, yeah, of course, but we've got sponges, we've got some water, some soap, and we're just wiping the car. In our minds, we're cleaning the car, No one told us anything different. You know what? After this run, I'm gonna switch over to the UK, and I'm gonna do the run that I did when I went to Dovetail HQ. If I can do a Victoria to damn it, where was my train? I actually don't know where my train was headed to. I just know it went past Chatham. If it's too warm or too sunny, the products can't be left in as long as I'm out of work. See, this is what I'm saying. It's not for everyone. Best time to clean the car is overcast and 15 degrees. It's not the hardest, not the hardest conditions to have with where we are in the world. what scares me. A lot of pink containers, eh? Matt's wet dream. Why do websites that says don't give me cookies? You want me to be fat? Oh god. That is a joke that if it was said on Instagram, it would have that laughing track over it. You see this. You see how these construction vehicles are moving. Diggers are digging, doing their thing, scooping up. How is it that we've always had that in this game, and we still don't have life in construction sites in Train Sim World? Like realistically, how far advanced is TSW, really? Like really though, compared to Train Sim Classic, not that much. You can walk around and you can press all the buttons. Cool. Everything else is dead. And yeah, TOD4. But I find nothing wrong with this guy. This guy is fine to me. Like yeah, you could tell the clouds aren't 3D and stuff like that, but like it's good enough that I can, with the train stuff being as it should, the routes being as they should, I don't mind. Yeah, I did, Saeed. I think it was June. It wasn't a super long time ago. End of July, end of June, end of July. One of them. Once I realized that the West Coast mainline was just from London Smart Kilos. Yeah, bro, especially when you consider that same route here in Train Sim Classic goes from Euston to Birmingham. It just does that. It's the whole thing. And you're telling me all they could do in this very advanced next generation train sim was Euston to Milton Keynes, and then even then that came with its flaws. Bad performance. The timetable wasn't full. It wasn't a full timetable. Trains were buggy. I don't think there are any passengers at Euston, if I'm not mistaken. So not only can they not do the full route, even the little that they can do isn't, it's not amazing. The treble, I don't know what you mean. What do you mean by 5 are back? Who are 5? Are you trolling me? Because mainline goes right past my house. I wanted to see that. It's a Vio, man, and then they'll charge as much as they do for it. It's nuts. It's actually mad. And this was a core route. Like, yeah, it's not a strange thing in TSW's history for a route to be released and then just forgotten about and neglected, no matter what state it was released in. But usually the core routes, the release ones, the ones that help get the game out there, usually they will be the focus. That was a core route, bro. If the core route can be in that state, then there's no... Basically, if we do get a route that's solid throughout. I just saw birds. Look, there's birds flying around. I don't see birds in TSW. I just deeped it. I just clocked. You don't see birds in TSW, do you? But anyway, if the core routes won't be looked after and taken care of, the rest have no chance. No chance. I woke up today with this feeling that better things are coming my way. Oh, I'm not aware of them, bro. Never heard of them. But I mean, if it's a good thing, then, you know, great. If it's a bad thing, then I'm sorry to hear it. Even the passenger animations, whether they sort of disappear when boarding. Do they actually? I never really thought about it. They do, innit? They do. But then in OMSI 2, you get passengers that walk onto the bus and walk to where they're gonna sit. On OMSI 2, bro, 2010. 2010. When the passengers are waiting for when the passengers are waiting for buses, they don't walk onto the road. But in Train Sim World, the passengers walk into the road. I've never seen a passenger bug out and shoot up into the sky in OMSI. Never have I seen it in Train Sim Classic, but I see it in Train Sim World. But hey, TSW6, expect the unexpected. Woo! Let's go. On to the next one. Fire and forget. I believe in you're gonna make it. Because are you talking about making it to the station? Are you talking about making it to the end of this run? Are you talking about me? You believe in me? Either way, thank you for whichever of the above it is. Thank you for believing in me. Do you eat beans with your toast? I don't. I'm not against it. Beans on toast, bit of cheese on top, some black pepper and salt. Why not, man? It's cheeky. Cheeky little snack. Where are you in the world on the game? In Germany, specifically at Mainz Romeschers Theatre. Somewhere between Frankfurt and Koblenz. That's where we are, the world. I wonder if we'll ever see flirts in TSW. Would be cool. Would be nice. You're not playing other TSW. They won't, Sayed. So be prepared to if you're gonna really stick to your word, then very simply just be prepared not to play the game anymore, not to play it ever again, because they won't, bro. Like, it's good to have the hope that, you know, things will change and all of that. One thing I've learned, yeah, is when you don't have expectations, you can't be disappointed. Like, before I purchased TSW5, I was saying on stream when I was playing TSW4, when I announced I had pre-ordered it, I said, I know what I'm getting myself into. I know I'm just buying another TSW4 with the same bugs, with the same developer that has the same tendencies. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm getting myself into. I'm not going into it with this hope that it's going to be a really, truly new experience. It's not. All these games are the same, bro. Funnily enough, as a matter of fact, you know all the DLCs that have been released for TSW5? If you copy the file of that DLC and put it in the TSW4 folder, it will just work. You will have a TSW5 route in TSW4 because it's all the same thing. To this day, Discord still reads you playing TSW5 as TSW4. I feel like I should have been tripped by the 500 Hz, I'll be very honest. It took me a while to slow down, but I'm not going to complain. It's quite good. Yeah, pretty decent. Pretty decent. Tag you in some pics there. We work. Okay. Let's have a little gander then. 10 hours of expectation. Yeah, good, bro. Good, man. Then you won't be disappointed. Just know what you're getting is going to be TSW 5 with maybe a feature or two that they could have added to TSW 2. And we're going to have the same buggy content, same things released while they're not ready to be released. The same attitude and reaction to things from the devs as we have. Don't expect anything to be different. The only thing that changes is the TSW5 becomes TSW6. You get a new logo, the new color, we get some brand new routes, which is as part of the TSW life anyway. New routes, new DLCs get released. That's it. Just see it with that eye and you're good. If you're disappointed, you would have done it to yourself. Ooh, this picture goes hard. Ooh. Yeah. You know what? Good job not showing your plate as well. You know what? It reminds me of yeah, the truck looks cold as well. It reminds me of, you know, those videos on Instagram where it's like the person sends the person a message and says, hey, like, your car's done, and it's like a reflection of another car, and they're like, that's not my car. And then they send a video and they zoom out and it's just like, oh, the thing is so shiny and reflective that it looks like a mirror. It gives me those kind of vibes. Alright, let's do some UK content, man. You know, let me follow the numbers. Where's 01? Let me do it this way. Java 465 to Dover Priory. 465 this is my favorite train in Train Sim World, in the Train Sim World series. It doesn't give me the same vibes in Train Sim Classic. I've driven it before, surprise on here. It doesn't give me the same vibes, but like, I still like it. It's simple, innit? It's a simple little train. Good evening, driver. Welcome aboard this class 465/9. You'll be taking this class 465 on a service from Faversham to Dover Priory, and we'll be calling out all stations today. This is a replacement service for the rear portion of Von Sierra 48, which was due to a short-formed train today of 4 coaches. Please allow passengers to board here before departing, of course. Cool. CPWS and AWS enabled. I think that's what it says. Tail light switch should be off. It is on off. Where's day? It's gonna be over here. AUX heat and lights on. I can't even press any of these. I feel that needs to be done here. This ain't no AP magic, so there's no GSMR. That is all good, I believe. Now we just wait. Got some action ahead of us. 395 coming towards us. 377 going away. So 377 or 375? 375. Oh, he's moving some pace, isn't it? It's on its way to St. Pancras. Crazy Pizza, hi. What number plate did I miss? Oh no, I said, what did I say? I said, good job on hiding it. Oh, these Takis are addicting, man. I'm opening the bag to get one, and my mouth is salivating. I should really be a lot bigger than I am. Next stop, selling. I don't know what we're selling and who to. So that's going to end up falling. I do want to see a bit of the HUD, but I don't want it to look like I'm looking down. Here's a good tip. Please do enlighten me. After you wash the car and dry it all off, you know, the way the rims are always streaky, you know, dry them. I don't, but I can imagine so. I'm imagining it in my head right now. Spray quick detail and magtab across normal streets and that bit. It's that simple. So what do you do it straight after the wash, like while they're still a bit moist, or do you wait until they dry out? Easy when they're wet, okay. I should be writing all of these things down realistically. I mean, I think if you're doing it every single time, I would be a little bit worried. But it's on like it's on occasion that you go that hard, then I would deem you to be a normal member of society. Every week? Okay, that's a bit concerning. That's what I mean. That's concerning. If it's your hobby, cool. But god damn, every week. Surely at some point, you can do it too much, and then it ends up having a negative effect, right? is that not playing from the outside? It's reminded me of the cab car recently on TSW where the CIFA would go off and he just wouldn't hear it. So when I'm on that when I'm using exterior cameras, I just gotta randomly press it every couple seconds just to be safe. I like the detail on the coupler, like the weathering. Or was I driving? I was grim, so no. But yeah. You'll just be torturing yourself, man. You'll just be torturing yourself. Hello, Mr. Hank. How are you doing, mate? I haven't raced in a while, man. I've missed it, you know. I've missed it. I checked when the last time I played LMU was, and I think it was like the 4th of August. So it's almost been a whole month. Oh, good. I understand. I'm doing good, thank you, my man. Glad to hear that you're doing good as well. Posture check is broken. No. If you're referring to like sound alerts, like as a like an audible alert, I don't know if there was one for posture check. I don't think there was. Maybe there was. Yeah, there's no sound anything at the moment. I need to figure out a way, because now I've got a dedicated streaming PC. I need to find a way to take the audio from my streaming PC to my gaming PC so that I can hear it. I don't know if I've came back. I acknowledged it. Oh, I didn't see your sound your ETCS. Do you actually want it back? It'll be a pain in the ass for me to give it back to you, but I'll do it if you want. It would just be a bit of a pain for me. I don't have a bill here to help me out with that. I'd have to sort it out by myself. I'm good. You do want it back? Alright. Alright, you've got your points back. I've paused it, but I don't know whether that's gonna stop. I think it's still gonna show up in like. It's still gonna show up in. Yeah, it still shows up. Oh no, you can't redeem it. You shouldn't be able to redeem anything anymore. It says reward is temporarily unavailable. Check back for it soon. Okay, good. So I'll just do that then. I'll leave it as it is. There won't be any new mods for a while. I've learnt my lesson. You hear a story coming, not from me, you know. It's not my story you hear. But when it does come, please do share. I'd love to hear about it. I would love to hear about it. The stranger looks like a robot, innit? Clanker. Isn't the purple used to designate first class? I know it's done like that on the 375. Honestly, the more I look at it, the less good looking it is. It just doesn't hit the same. It doesn't hit the same. What station did we start off at? Faversham, okay. We're stopping quite a bit. I really thought a run like this would have taken longer than 45 minutes. Maybe I'm thinking of it from Victoria. That's this thing, man. It always struggles to get up to like a decent speed, innit? Gets a decent bit of juice from the third row. Just doesn't have what it takes. I'm interested in when, I'm curious as to when these trains were brought into service. I scared your dog, I'm so sorry. Like, I'll reserve it for when there's an actual whistle board. Can't do anything about AWS, I'm afraid. That's just gonna ring whenever it seems it deems it necessary. There is a whistle board coming up, so you might wanna warn the dog. Say sorry in Frisian. I'm afraid I might need some lessons before I can do that. I'm willing to learn. I don't know what the correct pattern of tone is. Is it a high, low, high? Is it a low, high? High, low? I think I'm probably gonna go low, high. How are J's pronounced? Because I don't think it will be the same pronunciation as it is in English. I have a feeling they will be different. See, I think you've described it pretty well. But I can't do it. Like if I knew how it sounded, I would have said, yeah, you've got it like spot on. Is it? So it's a gente? Because I know you guys like your everywhere, but I don't know what letter that would be when it's written. looking forward to the crew later. I've made some changes to my so I made some changes to some cars. I made some changes to some settings. If I had the mind of the fact that I was goated before, it's different now. It's gonna be completely different. It's even available on Google Translate. I mean, if it sounds different to anything else that exists, then I can't be surprised. I don't think I've heard of it before, if I'm being completely honest. Like, I don't even know if it's pronounced Frisian or Frisian. Or Frison. If you want to add some flair. But the way you're describing it, I don't think it even deserves to be pronounced with flair. Frisian? I forgot how to pronounce it first. Was it Frisian or Frisian? Hello, Mr. 375. Did I take though? What did I travel on when I went? I traveled on... Yeah. Yeah, I took it. I was on a 375 there and back. What does boppe mean? Boppe. Boppe. Spend an hour on the wheels. But see, Dan, if they're gonna get dirty again, is it worth it? You know, I can tell you did a good job, yeah? Because even the tires look clean. Even the tires look clean. Frisian, boppe, Holland, egroppe. I don't like how that sounded. I don't like how that sounded at all. Even as a Dutch, I can't understand a thing about. But surely it's like Dutch, but remixed. So surely, like you'll catch like little things here and there, but a whole sentence would be a challenge to dissect. That means Frisian above. Frisian above. Put it in the ditch. Frisian more comparable to Old Dutch, I think. Oh, okay, okay. So it's like quite historical. Well, you might want to be careful of getting back into that, seeing that the job isn't as good as it once was, and then saying to yourself, you know what, now I'm going to do it again until I get it right, and then just falling into that trap. Before you know it, you've got an addiction. The A isn't used in Dutch. How is it pronounced within a word? Is it a? Is it? Yeah, is it a? How else could you pronounce A? I don't know how else you could pronounce it. Ah, okay. So above it would have been Frisian. Or Frisian. I have no idea how you pronounce that word as a whole. Now I'm feeling some heaviness. Now I'm feeling it. Instantly thought I need a coffee, but it's cool. We've got about an hour left. I'll have some food. I don't think I'll even need coffee for the crew. Hank, get on the crew, man. I just noticed. Like, what are you doing? Not playing that game. I just realized I'm a 4-car. I should have stopped at a 4-car marker. That's one thing you got to pay attention to as well. What you see on the HUD will be the entire platform, but you got to work out where you got to stop yourself. The Crew Motorfest. You did hear a dedicated stream PCS. I need a keybind. I need a keybind to... I need to sort out like a stream deck of some sort. When I get a dedicated PC, I built it on Friday. No, I built it on Thursday, but I set everything up on Friday. It's made up of some leftover bits that I had from my previous build and some new cheap parts that I bought. And obviously I bought, a capture card. Yeah, I bought a capture card and a KVM switch as well. Which is why every time I go from one computer to another, you'll hear doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo, as the keyboard and mouse depart and come back. You know what? For the last hour, I'm gonna see if I can do like a long one. I'll try and get the next route to be the last one. But even this one is pretty long though. We're not gonna be done this one for a while. But I'll try and line up the next one with time. I'll prioritize UK. Otherwise, maybe we go back to Germany. Maybe France. I'm not ready for France actually. Maybe Germany. Or even the US. Some freight. I haven't done freight. Oh my god, I haven't done any freight in a train game. I don't think I did any in TSW this year. Because we didn't have any freight routes this year at all for TSW 5. So I think it was when I played this game, which already was like a year ago, even more at this point. And we ran, it was a Union Pacific train, I think. I don't remember how we ran it. But yeah, that was cool. Me and my uncle would clean all three of the family's cars in an afternoon. Do you think if I got a shed and a team would have took off well? Well, I mean, Jimmy Broadbent started off in a shed for many, many, many years. And now he's a bloody professional racing driver and has just hit 1 million subs. So... it's up to you really, innit? I really like this scenery. I'm not gonna lie. I prefer this scenery to TSW and Unreal Engine. I really do. I really, really do. Even the rubbish flat textures don't look as bad as they do in TSW. Why is it that they look worse in TSW? But they're both flat textures. This is nice, man. Look at all the foliage. Look how full of life the line side is. The line side area. What would your content be in that situation, Dan? What have you got in mind? I need to be more brave with this braking, but if I do, most likely I end up not slowing down fast enough. very quiet up here, isn't it? There's not even much in the way of traffic. There's no way. There's a way to like switch views in this view, like change where you sit and stuff like that. Maybe it's just on some trains and others don't have it. Won't even tell me what FPS I'm sitting at. Only 40% GPU usage is interesting though. Nah, these brakes are too OP, man, and these brakes plus the gradient, it makes coming to a stop very easy, too easy. It's a nice road. Oh, look at that. It's not like in TSW where your camera is like a being. Just goes through stuff. Look at that. How can this be so difficult to do in TSW? Where you collide with everything. Very odd. Very, very odd. I need to book a van for next Monday. My birthday. Pick it up at 9. 3 hours. Two and a half. Just to be safe. Oh, we'll make it 4. Give me that braking power, almost missed my bloody Station. Now I need that OP break-in to kick in. And of course it has... this is my actual stop marker, but still made it into the station. Oh, nope, emergency. Well, emergency's already emergency, is it? Nothing changed. Nothing changed. I'll take it nonetheless. Jed, hello mate, how you doing? Alright, lovely jubbly. Three and a half hours should be more than enough. Hardy, starting as a Southeastern trainee job September. No way! Good luck with it, man. Congratulations on, you know, getting through and passing everything that needed to pass. Could only imagine it was a hell of a process. So congratulations on that, and good luck with your training, man. Wait, trainee driver. So you've done your training then, innit? Or are you just now going to start your training? With my driving, mate, you might want to turn you might want to turn away. I don't know about you, but this was just like a quite clearly a downhill gradient. How are we slowing down so quickly? Playing a game. Distinguished gentleman. He's just jamming out to my lo-fi. Oh, sorry to disturb you, mate. He was jamming out until I got near. Sorry to be a bother. Beautiful day today. Gorgeous day. Kirsty. I've never heard of Kirsty. Getting close though. Just got to go. Be looking up for my spot marker. Got no time for cinematics. Stop marker, we're never going to be able to make the station. Just about. Little downhill gradient caught me right out. Could be worse. 2 minutes yellow's connected eventually to Dover Priory. So we are pretty close to the end of the run. Should have roughly 40 minutes left afterwards. Not gonna be an hour plus run like I had in mind initially. Yeah, man, I don't know, man. Might stay in the UK. Might just stay in the UK. Does Dover Priory have actually anything to do with Dover? I've always wondered. I think Hardy might have left Lawrence. Not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure he has. I think you can find that information on the Southeastern website. I would hazard a guess at maybe 21, possibly. Oh, interesting. Well, I mean, I guess if they're struggling to get their hands on drivers, if there's not many people applying, I could see why they would do that. But I would, it'd be hard for me to imagine any train operating companies struggling to hire drivers. Not in this economy. It was barely illuminated. Bring her all the way in. First time we've properly stopped at a 4-car marker. Is that our last stop? Checks out. Pressed the wrong bloody thing instead of going on hard on the brakes. I started accelerating almost. That'll do it though. I've been here before. I think I came with a 375. I thought to myself it was going to be my first time here in the game, but I think I've come here before. This is the part of the Chatham Medway mainline stuff. There's like 3 different DLCs that are all basically a similar thing. We'll see it in a second. Chatham Mainline, London to Victoria, Dover, plus Ramsgate. Quite a long ass name. What are you asking me? Which one? On which game I prefer driving it? Ellis said. Great. If so. If so, I think TSW, you know, low-key. I think TSW. I think TSW still. Right, we got 40 minutes, roughly. Let's do this one, 38-minute one. Driver class 3758 on a difficult early morning with delays, a train rescue and engineering works. Bet. Oh, the 465s, yeah, man. You know what? The more I look at them, though, the more ugly they become. the more ugly they become. You look at them from a particular angle and it just looks like a robot. Good morning, driver. Welcome aboard this Class 3758 Electrostar. Today, there's been many issues of trains getting stuck in the snow today. The earlier 2 Uniform 15 service has broken down just outside Shepherd's Well today, and you are tasked with rescuing it and continuing your journey as a 16-car train. However, we have heard there might be issues off to Canterbury, but we will let you know if anything changes. Okay. Look at that. Look. I don't care if they're static. They're there. They're actually there. What excuse do Dovetail have? Honestly. What excuse do Dovetail have, man? Why is it so hard to put it into nightlight? Is that a mod? Is what a mod? What? The cameras? No, bro. This is just the train that comes with the route, bro. I can tell because of how low quality the GSMR is. Because I do have an AP. I think it's a 377 though. I do have an AP stock, and the GSMR is like proper high quality. Other stuff is high quality. This is just base TSC stuff, bro. It was a 375. I was on a 375 recently. I took it to Chatham. See more than real life. The more I see them in real life, the more I appreciate them. I haven't traveled on them much, you know. I've been on them a few times, but not much. But you know what? Every time I've been on them, it's been a blast. I've enjoyed it. I'm posting the music. Yeah, of course, bro. Do it on my phone real quick. I agree, Lawrence. I agree. Southeastern High Speed was a banger. Like, one of my all-time favorite routes. Like, I personally, I think it's my number one. I personally place it at number one for what I think is the best route in the game. But yeah, we need more, man. We need more. Are there... There's no way with like a Great Western Railway focused route that we get any Southeastern action, is there? They don't share the same lines, I don't think, anywhere. Because we are getting a GWR route as one of our core TSW6. One of our core TSW6 routes. I'm pretty sure they will eventually make more. Their focus is like modern. They've obviously, you know, they clearly like to create routes around the London area. So yeah, I think so. No, LSA, this is just default, bro. No Armstrong Powerhouse here. This is completely default. I have an Armstrong Powerhouse 377. I don't know if a 375 came with that pack as well or not, but I do have at the very least a 377 from AP that I got legit years and years ago. For a long time, I had a bug with it where I couldn't get it moving. I had done everything I believed I needed to do, and I just could not get it moving. And then it just seemed to like sort itself out after a while. Right, we're in an 8 car right now. So I'll bear that in mind. We're going to be going to the end of this. And also in the AP one, you can properly go in this menu and set things up, whereas here you can't press it. But this is all I asked for in TSW, just static imagery. It doesn't have to be the exact CCTV of all different cameras on the platform and show everything live. Nah, bro, just static, and then we can maybe work our way up there. But for now, just give us something, bro. Just something that's not a black screen. You're good. I won't say anything. I won't say anything to the bill. but you're not running away from anything. Whoops. Where's my bell? I don't know what my bell thing is. I just press it with my mouse. I click it. I don't know where the keybind for a bell is. You know what? Let me actually try and find it. Bell is B. Bell is B. No, it's a signal button, isn't it? They call it. That's what it's called there anyway. Not sure. Fucking to a single talkie again. Every time I pick up the packet, I start salivating. It's actually just my dream crisp. Well, no. If it was a little bit less crispy. I'm not a fan of crispy. But it's full of flavor. The flavor itself is banging. It's hot, spicy. What more can a man ask for? Not much. Actually, not much. What's that for? There's no speed reduction. And I was on a green. Unless it had just changed before I went past it. And it was yellow before. Maybe it was yellow before then, if this one is yellow. Why is it single yellow though? How do we go from a green to a single yellow? Oh, we've got a train that we're going to be rescuing coming up. I want to slow down prematurely. These lights illuminate exactly how I'd probably expect them to, like quite low. They're so overly bright in TSW. overdo it then. Do have a red signal within this platform. There's the train ahead of us. So I guess, are we gonna head back the way we've come from? Unless we get routed in front of the train and then reverse. But we can't really do that. We're on passenger operations, aren't we? It's not exactly like some sort of engineering run. A smile on his face. He loves it. He absolutely adores it. These look like quite genuine Southeastern adverts. The font is on point. It's a shame the snow just sounds like rain. The broken down train is just ahead. You'll need to ask permission to pass the signal and then stop just before the train, before coupling up to it, then carrying on with your journey to Faversham. Notes the marker player rescue on the HUD, and the signal will stay red, but you can pass it. Okay. There's a way to talk to the signaller though. There you go. Request to pass signal at danger. Approved. Let's not do too much. I think this is a good speed. Are we gonna make it? There we go. So, I mean, I'm not gonna continue from this view, am I? How can I hit? Right, so how do I move myself here? Ah, TSW way. Interesting. Well, I need to kind of deactivate that cab though, don't I? Or will it just automatically sort itself out? No. Uh, there we go. I can't. Okay, master key's on already. Wipers on slow. Day running now is starting to get lighter. Now we're good to go. Nice and easy, especially compared to TSW where you need to do the whole process, which I rate. Obviously, you know, that is the proper way to do it. But I guess there is also some sort of satisfaction from just getting on with it. Not having to worry about any minor details. Where's my horn? There's no horn. Well, there is. It's silent. It doesn't do anything. The horn is just completely silent. That's interesting. Look at that. Train's not on the platform. Doors don't open. What year did this game come out again? I love the fact that 8cam starts from where you've placed it, rather than default into a particular body's still sitting there. To like a default spot, and then having to move it from there. It's quite jarring. Alright, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 stops to go. Princess T, you asked that about 3 hours ago and I answered you. And you've come back to ask the same question. Train Sim Classic. Write it down. Know it. Get it tattooed. Get it tattooed on your skin. Train Sim Classic. PC only. I know people might be wondering what platform it's available on. It's a PC only title. Train Sim Classic ran. So Train Sim Mod could walk. Could crawl, even. But I'll still play TSW more. Will make sense. Hasn't made sense. It looks like he's in a train driver's uniform. Next stop will be Addisham. However, we have been informed that you will be terminating short at Canterbury East today. So you will only call at Addisham, Beckersbourne and Canterbury East. Alright. Say no more. Seemed like the only reason there was no snow effects was because we were stood still. But you know what? Silly things like that, you can laugh at them, but they kind of make sense for the game being as old as it is. Just like Omzi's various quirks, although usually they're a lot less funny. But they're there nonetheless, and they're very quirky. Why did the music continue playing on the computer? Where it was playing before? Why would it start playing? Why would it start playing on my phone? I don't feel like we started moving a lot quicker than we had accelerated before. That was instantly noticeable. It'll be interesting to see whether we actually make it to 90 miles per hour before we get to Becca spawn or not. I don't think we've managed to pick up that much speed as of yet. Almost. Yeah, 9.7. I guess I could have and just hit the brakes really hard. There's no need for all of that. Somehow, even the fact that, you know, this is a window that's been described by many as a letterbox, because it's quite thin compared to, I don't know, something like the Javelin, for example. But here it doesn't look that bad. I don't know why NTSW it looks bad, like it looks thin. Same window, same size. I don't know what it is about it. It just looks better. Not that I've got anything against the NTSW anyway. Next will be Canterbury East. Sadly, it seems there is now a points problem at Canterbury East, so we'll have to stop there today. Starting to feel too real now. How can I press? There you go. Now it's starting to feel way too real. Doing pretty well for the schedule. Coming to the end of it now. Drew it to Canterbury East at 8:19. The ETA is almost 8:19 on the dot. Shouldn't there be a red signal if there's a points failure? You've raided me, Kardar. You've raided me at the very end. Literally at the very end. I appreciate you, my man. How was your stream? How was the little drive around Ludwigshafen? Ludwigshafen. I need to make sure I correct myself so that the Germans don't get upset with me. Chatham Main Line, I think it is. Gone from like Dover Priory to Ramsgate and Faversham. I forgot the name of it, and then I checked it because somebody else had asked, and then I got it, and then I forgot about it because it's got like 3 different variants, so it's got like a specific name. Because there's 3 different variants, and then with this year's refresh, there's gonna be basically a 4th that's gonna put everything together to make like one long, super long route plus some new areas as well. Okay. Let me pass on the favor. Pass on the kindness. Who can I now forward the raid to? No one that I know is streaming. Anyone streaming Trace and Classic, or is it just me? Why is it not even a thing on Twitch? There it is. Oh no, we got some TFC streamers. Cool. Oh no, we don't. No wait, that's a user. So somebody actually called Train Simulator Classic. Why? It's gonna be Dovecell, isn't it? It's me and another guy. What's he doing? Okay, he's building a route. French guy building a route. I'm not sure how entertaining it's going to be. What about Train Sim Mod 5? We're going to have a few people streaming Train Sim Mod 5. There we go. Um, I'll forward you to Mr. Tabunet. No, he's Spanish. Someone English. Somebody English. There's a few. This guy's got a face cam. He's the only one that's got a face cam. I'll read him. Right, there we go. Thank you very much for joining me today. I'll see you guys in just over an hour as scheduled for the Crew Motor Fest. Keep an eye on the schedule. Maybe I will push it back a little bit. I don't know if it's going to be enough time for me to like eat and chill a little bit. But yeah, thank you for the likes, follows, subs, all of that good stuff. Hopefully catch you guys for Motorfest. If not, then I'll catch you later. No, I'll catch you tomorrow for whatever we have. I don't even know what I'm doing tomorrow. Check the schedule. Where's the schedule, you ask? On the Discord. !Discord on Twitch and YouTube live chat. You'll be given a link. And that will be it. Thank you very much. Have a lovely rest of your time before I see you, or your day, whatever it may be. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Stay safe. Health is wealth. Jesus Christ loves you all. And until the next one. Peace out.